Oh, cool. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
See.
then.
Alright. Fresh. There we are. We are live.
All right,
Okay.
welcome everyone to the Spotlights On Invitational event, where TOs and commentators who don't normally get to enter get to play and show what they have. I am Aura, and I am joined by Jibca today.
Hello.
All right, it seems we are starting with Towito and SarinaPenguina. Now, Towito is a bullet, fairly well-known bullet actually. I'm not sure who Sarina plays.
I think Serena plays like 9 and S. I'm not 100% on that. And Towito, I wonder if he'll play Jin. If he plays Jin, I'm muting my mic and I'm sending him an angry rant. But we'll see. We will see.
Alright, I
Anyway,
think Adroth
just-
might still be setting up before we get
Adroth is
started.
still setting up. So, I'm pretty excited for this event. There's a lot of names that I expect to do that, you know, because these people are stuck behind a commentary desk by their own decisions, it's just really interesting that we'll get to see them play. There's a few matches I really, really want to see.
Who would those be, out of curiosity?
Out of curiosity, I want to... Well, Scrimgore is like the obvious one, but let me look at the bracket. I remember... If the bracket is what I
Ringo would be
remember...
interesting.
If I remember what the bracket was, the winner of this plays final, and I'd really like to see...
Yep.
Well, knowing what I know about Towito in final, like, I'd love to see Towito versus final, and if Serena can beat Towito, then that's not a slight against Serena, it's just that I haven't really seen them play, so
If
I know what to
9 or
expect from
S,
Towito.
then at least if they're a 9 or S, then at least from a matchup point of view, it's going to be rough from the gate.
Eh,
But matchups aren't everything. We've seen that
Matchups are-
countless times.
yeah. Anyway. I wonder what's... Adroth is setting up the overlays and stuff. So I'm just looking for a bracket link at this point. Tournament chat.
I got it. 1 second.
Oh, got it. I got it now.
Oh, awesome.
Okay. So yeah, the winner of this fights Chanye, which I'm really, really, really excited for. And then on the other side, we have Chickzama Ryer versus winner of that versus Scrim. Thantis
Who does
Skivva winner.
Ryer play?
Ryer? I have no idea. Ryer and Serena are the two unknowns in this bracket to me. Thantis Skivva versus Euchre will be cool.
That's going to be interesting.
Mm-hmm. I really, really, really want to feel.
Shame Bojack had the DK. Which means Kasha will be fighting Ringo.
Oh yeah, because Bojack couldn't make it. Kasha Ringo. Ooh, Kasha Ringo's 9. If that's 9 Izanami.
Yeah, I don't see why it wouldn't be. I just think we're waiting from the green light from Adroth before we get started.
Oh, so we're waiting on.
Give a word in chat. The tournament chat. It's like we're about to get into it. There we go.
Please select your character.
Waiting for the selection.
Bullet.
Okay, 9 versus Bullets.
9
Jibca,
bullet.
do you? What's your take on this matchup? Since I rarely see this.
So it's typically what you'd expect from like a rushdown character versus 9. The round start range can be a little tricky for Bullet just because that's 9's like effective mid-range range where she doesn't have to whiff stuff. But the moment Bullet is outside or inside of that range, she can force 9 to like super hard commit. Like you see right there, Towito is jumping back. He's really trying to avoid that range where it's like right where 9 is making her block. But whenever he's inside of it, like obviously right now.
Here we go.
Yep. And now 9's pressure responses are they're really bad. She has good options to escape when you leave a gap, but you're gonna see Towito do a lot of lows. Okay, I did not expect the crush trigger, but that was a really nice decision. And here we
Sarina
see
seems more than comfortable playing the air game here.
Yeah. And that's going to be really risky against Bullet because 6B is so fast and so good for frame data that if she like does a haphazard dash, she's going to get tagged. Or if Bullet just goes under her with 2B.
Yeah, but I was wondering. With
Here we
overdrive
go.
on the table and afterflow, it's... Oh, here we go.
Air
Sarina
throw.
finally gets started.
Air throw's a really
some
good
good
response to jump D.
Just
Now
backs
Sarina
off,
backing
but
off with Kunzite, yep.
with only 30 seconds on the timer, she can't do that for too long.
Crossfire's going to kill here.
Yeah, 50 meter on the table. This should be the round.
Yeah, no, this kills. Okay. He had an extension with the
Toad-
DP there, but he didn't need it. Good job, Towito, taking the first round.
Was that 6C round start? Either way, working out pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
It's got Rock on standby, and they like to use it immediately.
Yep.
They
And
jumped the
that's-
combo.
Yeah. They keep Bullet in the corner, though, and that's what... Oh, and here
Now
you're out
it's
of the corner.
sketchy. And this is a very bad situation for 9. I reckon Bullet can run this back in 2 touches.
Yeah. Oh, easily, but this won't quite kill, but it's...
Nope. Yeah, no overdrive. Sorry, with no meter on the table. I'll be honest, I forgot she even had that spell.
Override.
Nice.
Override. Yep. Gets caught in his movement, dashing under her. Gets counter hit by her coming down. Now both the round start going to be this time.
6C round start. Towito, no restraint at all. This decides to go in immediately. He wants to get started right now. And this is going to be a big hit.
Double snap. Heat 2, DP knockdown. Have fun. Oh, probably tried to jump her dash out.
Yeah, it looked like a fuzzy jump and got caught. Got caught in the process, and this is going to be another 3 point. No, just 3K. Past the burst. This is already looking, and as long as he doesn't drop, and that's the game.
Yeah, you're not dropping that with Bullet. No, the moment
that like the dead
Sarina
one?
start. Oh no, that's just literally 2 moves. Jump D and DPC DPD. But the moment Sarina started doubting their defensive decisions, Bullet just kind of exploded on them.
Yeah.
Every single time. Yeah, Bullet gets in. You kind of have to get with
probably play
grapplers.
more defensive round start. No, we just go straight in and that's a punish.
Yep. Gotta watch out with those dashes. Big risk.
Relatively low damage, but Towito has all of the momentum.
This is cycling Heat 2 and DP knockdown. What are you gonna do about it?
With no spells on the tape, they tried to fuzzy jump, but I wonder if that burst was intentional or if it was supposed to be overdrive.
No, I think that
that's gotta be.
I think that burst was a reaction to getting hit, but then Sarina's just been too content in the air, and Bullet has snapped.
Yeah, this is a really bad situation. Sarina with almost no burst, Towito having his overdrive on the table. This could be a really bad situation. Oh!
Ooh. Yeah, throw is not what you want to do there, and since that was 2D, this is a better starter than 6D. 2A, 2A, 2A. Towito's just looking for the dash.
Everything.
Boom.
Actually, can he kill it? No, he just.
Oh, that'll kill though. Tech chase with the air throw.
Full. Once he got the momentum, he just fully aggressive, wanted to keep that for as long as he possibly can, which against 9, I can't really blame him, but it worked out for him in the end. So Towito taking that 2-0. Sarina in the chat said she has no idea how to fight Bullet. Or is it a he? Yeah, Bullet's one of those characters where, yeah, they get a lot of flack for. Yeah, they get a lot of flack for a lot of mediocre options, but it's like if you don't know how to deal with it, it's a lot stronger than it looks. Oh, that's a lot of characters in this game, to be honest.
And another thing about Bullet is if you get caught off guard by something that, like, just a little bit of lack of knowledge, the moment Bullet gets anything started, for some reason you're watching your character lose half your life right now.
Sometimes even more. Alright, who is next? Chickzama and Ryer. That'll be interesting. Ringo and Kasha on deck. That'll be fun to watch. Any word on Thantis and Skivva? Okay, so Chickzama, pretty well-known Hazama player, runs a lot of tournaments recently, a few World Serpents, and I think there was something else I'm forgetting about. Ryer? Could Carl by the looks of it? Oh boy.
So Ryer is Carl, Chickzama, Hazama. Chickzama, one of the few TOs actually running. I don't know when the next Snake Pit is, but she puts together World Serpent Cup. She's got, like, she's doing so much for this community, and it's good to see her play like this.
I could imagine if stock Hazama could have a somewhat decent time trying to dodge Carl, but again, with Carl, if you get caught once, it's just...
Carl's one of those Carl's one of those characters that you can look at matchups against him and be like, oh, I can do this in neutral, I can do this to abuse doll, I can do so many things, but...
And if you get touched once, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you get he unblockables you, he has CA doll, he has so many things that are just a violation of the way BB is normally played that it really doesn't matter. And then for some reason, Carl's normal buttons are really good, like 5C, jump A. He has a lot of ways to swat Hazama out of the air, but getting your anti-air baited is a bad way to start. I don't know if that 6B in offense was intentional, but that's something I always like seeing cosplayers do.
This is already a bad situation. Chickzama gets out. This is huge.
Give Hazama one little gap in the corner, and Hazama will always just jump out and chain out.
That is the Hazama classic. Oh.
I think both players kind of got lost in their inputs there.
Yeah.
Hazama with stance. Oh.
I think unlike projectile-based characters, Hazama Ada isn't as much of a roadblock to Hazama as she is for other characters such as like Mew, for example. But enough of that. Chickzama gets the round.
All right.
Carl backs up, and Chick immediately goes in, wants to get the momentum as quick as possible.
And it doesn't look like Ryer really knows the ranges where he can keep Hazama out. Like, he's ever since like his first anti-air got baited, he's been really, really scared to contest dashes as the overhead hits on the overdrive. Overhead hits again.
Overhead is up into a full conversion. What's the OP gonna be? The command grab. Can Chick
command
kill?
throw
No.
into dropped combo. Oh, gear super. Doesn't go away if Carl gets hit. But we see Chick just kind of running around with chains, and Ryer doesn't really seem to know how to stop her.
Yeah, Chick's moving around as she pleases. It looked like both times Ryer was playing defensive on round start, just backing off. And the second round, Chick tried to counter that by going aggressive on the round start with flying in chains. I wonder if she'll do the similar thing, or if we'll see a different reaction on round start.
I mean, as long as Ryer's not really stopping you from flying around, like, there's no
Yep.
real reason not to.
There we go. Now, as long as she doesn't drop, this is the... Yep, there we go. Ah,
This isn't quite a punish, but
yeah, it recovers too fast.
Whoa! Yeah, you were
That
trying
was
to run
ballsy.
away, and Chickzama knew. Anyway, we're gonna see the Oki probably stance here and over. Yep.
Yeah.
Ryer's holding up a little too hard, and Chick's just running all over this game.
Chick's on set points.
Anyway, you see
Ooh.
chain dashing
Wow.
around, just immediately going in again.
Yeah, it looks like Ryer's trying to fuzzy jump a lot.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That was a
Ryer just
counter
can't
hit
get anything
3C, which
started.
is-
Yeah,
well,
that
it
caught me
almost
off guard
looks like
as well.
Ryer's not really trying to get started, if it makes sense. Like, Chick's I shouldn't say not really trying, I should say
Gotta say, is
Ryer's getting really confused about what to do about Hazama just flying around, and as a result, I mean, if your character's gimmick is working, never stop doing it.
true. Whoa,
look
I'm
at that.
surprised
Oh.
I didn't hit.
That was definitely an attempted overdrive, but
And I didn't want to say anything, not a commentator's curse, but Chick pulls through.
Chick wins that pretty solidly 2-0. Yeah, that just came down to Ryer wasn't really ready to stop Hazama from just moving around the screen.
Yeah, it seemed like a lack of matchup knowledge was the main thing bringing him down. Now this will be an interesting one. Next match, if I read correctly, should be Ringo versus Kasha.
Ringo, Kasha, or did Skivva? Aren't we doing Skivva Thantis too? I thought we were straight.
No, that was off stream. That was off stream.
All right. I have been 2-0'd Skivva.
Yep.
Good job, Thantis. No bias. All right.
Now we should have another 9.
Kasha 9 versus. No. He's. All right. It's just random select on the way to button settings, I think. So. Okay. There we go. Yep. 9
Okay.
Izanami. The 2 CF1 top tiers. One of these got shot a little hard in CF2, but she's still good, and the other is Izanami, who needs no introduction.
Just a good old slap of the wrist between versions.
Yeah. I find it so funny that 9 got like a whole list of relevant nerfs that affected what made her top tier, and then Izanami, they were just like, oh, I guess make her a little more barrier reliant. Barrier's a real resource, right? Yeah.
I mean,
Let's see how this
All
matchup
right.
goes. This matchup's still probably pretty close to even, so
yeah, I'd imagine that it's been normal to contest Izanami very well, just as such like that.
yep, that was a jab. 9-4 normals are so blessed. Still 6-frame jabs that go into full combos.
Ooh.
Good
Good dodge
6C
on the
too.
slide.
We're gonna see Uberite probably. Nope.
Oh,
Kasha just tried to come down and Ringo rolls out. Ringo drops the combo, but it doesn't matter because Izanami still gets Oki.
is he gonna do the setup? Drops it again.
Yeah.
Gets the setup, doesn't go into float.
Ah.
Ooh, nice throw.
Ringo. Yep.
Can't
6C
confirm.
whiff is very high.
Ooh,
Crimson Raider
that was
can
a nice
off the
conversion,
ante.
but he gets.
Oh.
Izanami kills. Drops the combo.
Definitely looks like Ringo's not exactly ready for this, but
Yeah.
9
Looks like they're both players are just content to play patiently right now.
Ringo's just kind of stalling for barrier gauge.
Ringo.
3C'd him
And
out of the
Kasha
skull.
And Kasha gets the
round
round.
1. See how this next round goes.
Ringo tries to get far more aggressive on start.
As I mentioned in the last 9 match, there's 2 ranges that 9 really has an issue with. One is right in her face when you're at an advantage, which is what Ringo's trying to flex right now. And then last round, Ringo was trying to go full screen where 9 can't really, 9 can't really move. So she has to respect people outside of her range a ton.
Yeah.
Ringo really likes that 6C on offense. Wonder if he's setting up to do 6C 1RC later on. But here we see 9 getting her started, and 9 getting started is one of the scariest characters in the game.
Kasha can't finish these confirms. This could be a problem later down the line. Looks like he's taking so much risk with these teleports.
Although, if Ringo's just kind of throwing out projectiles like he has been, it's not as much. Oh, that's 100 meter super.
No.
You need to throw him. Oh no.
I don't think he knew.
Oh no.
I have seen one case before where 9 can actually teleport through it. I
Oh,
don't know if it's still a thing.
like the super's a projectile? Yeah.
Yeah, apparently 9 could go through it. I've seen it a long time ago.
That
Not
makes-
3 though.
That makes sense.
Oh, whoa!
But that's a
Oh,
very
they're doing-
short. Yeah, that's Movet Roar, her only head invuln anti-air, and her worst anti-air, funnily enough. But there's the roll catch finally. Tafo.
Next hit could be death.
Yeah, next hit's definitely death.
That's doing a
next
really
hit.
good job of keeping Ringo on the ground. And there's the game. Kasha had all the momentum that round.
That's the classic. Once 9 starts making you block, she can start cycling her spells, and her momentum gets crazy.
Yeah, the mental stack with 9 is immense. Will Ringo be able to pull this back game too? Seems like when
Ringo
Ringo
showed a lot of good
getting
things.
aggressive, it seemed that was what. Tries to get.
Yeah, when Ringo... That was definitely commentator's curse. When Ringo gets aggressive, it's working out, and then he immediately eats a 6C for it. There's the 6C again.
Oh. Good EA.
With
but-
ribcage, that button's very... Without ribcage, that button's very vulnerable. Oh, there's the up back jump.
What?
Uh-oh. Who got caught? Who got caught? Oh, did we just desync? Are they still playing?
Hey, yeah.
I haven't seen Kasha and Ringo type in
Yeah,
chat,
the
so...
stream looks like they're still going.
Okay.
Could you set up like a Discord stream or something?
Are...
Alright, cool.
Alright, let's...
Izanami in danger state, 1 touch for both, and there's the overdrive, and is that death?
Yeah, yeah. There we go. And now we're watching again, just in time for the end of that round. Looks like Ringo used burst near the end of that round, and immediately gets hit by the 3C this round, so... Into the cool combo with Friendo. And now we're seeing Ringo struggle to keep 9 down.
Yeah, Kasha seems fully content just moving around bits of teleport in the meteor as well.
Alright, there we go. Ringo finally catches 9 doing something unsafe and immediately gets DP'd.
I'll be honest, I forgot she even had a DP.
It's a funny DP. There's so many good things about it and so many bad things about it.
It's the slowest DP in the game, but for some reason it's only -4. Ooh, Kasha jumps out of the Izanami pressure.
And we see Kasha with Friendo stocked.
Yeah.
I don't expect to see it. I just love calling it Friendo. Probably gonna see it used for a DP here. Or just
No,
active
just goes
flow.
to the
Yeah,
end.
that's 4K.
Oh,
It catches the
it gets the burst.
catches the tech option.
Kasha
with the
takes it.
Crimson Raider and baits the burst. Good job, Kasha,
Alright.
for the 2-0.
Alright. Thanks for pulling up the Discord stream. I think we should be good for now, assuming we don't desync again.
Yep.
That was weird, though.
Mm-hmm.
Did they say who is going to be on stream next?
I wonder. Alright, so we got Euchre in the room already. Let's go. Hazama number 2 in this bracket, and Thantis is going. Ooh. Ooh.
We cannot escape the snakes, no matter what bracket we're watching.
Hazama's a very popular character. People love the fedora. And that little
him and Susanoo.
little thingy he's doing with the switchblade in his windscreen's really, really good too.
Good old butterfly.
Holding it by the blade, yeah. But we're gonna get Tsubaki in her whack-ass hat versus Hazama in his cool fedora. And hype dog stage, Thantis, you're the best. Oh, okay. If you pick Lychee theme, I actually don't know about Lychee's OG theme, but Thantis, you get points for choosing hype dog.
Looks like he's taking Zach with him in spirit.
Now, Zach with him in spirit would be zombie Tsubaki on top of that, but we just have dark color for Tsubaki.
I'm about to say it.
Immediate aggression off Euchre's chains. That was an amazing jump call out. But then he drops the ender.
Yeah. Oh, it's like got caught in hitbox of the 5 sleep it looks like. Yeah, Thantis seems struggling trying to catch him. And there we go.
And there's Hammer. It's the overhead that Tsubaki wants you to block into a good conversion. Tsubaki doesn't have stocks, so this offense isn't the scariest, unless you get caught, and your roll gets caught like that.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see a command grab soon. Never mind, Euchre does not want to hold this.
Euchre doesn't want to hold anything, and Knife is the move that says you are required to hold this. Gets tagged by the low, was probably holding up.
If Euchre being this aggressive, I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing Tsubaki 2C at some point.
Tsubaki 2C, pretty small anti-air, but can whiff into another 2C. Oh no, we're seeing Donkey Kong mode.
Euchre
does not care with his chain usage right now.
Yeah,
Boom. Good confirm into Hontenjin immediately. Probably gonna keep this burst safe.
No.
Yeah, this kills. I'm pretty sure at least. Yeah, you're dead.
Yeah, that kills.
Fast confirm into Hontenjin and keep the rest of the combo burst safe.
Operation's a lot better than I thought it would be.
If Hazama can go into Hontenjin, his damage is really good.
Yeah.
Here we see Hazama out of stock.
I wonder how Thantis is going to try to deal with all the aggressive chain usage from Euchre.
Using that chain to hit Tsubaki out of her charge is really big, because even with 0 stocks, Hazama just gets the stocks back from the chain hitting. But here we see another chance for Thantis. I could have sworn Tsubaki had side swap combo theory there, but follows the roll with 2B.
She does, but I'm not sure. It's been a while since I picked up.
The 6A connects.
Wonder if we'll see the charge here. Just try to get that stock. Yes, we do. Yeah, and Euchre wants nothing to do with it. Oh, that just burst.
Burst into bananas. Jump A, jail him on the way down.
Yep. Oh.
And now this is overdrive. Hazama is out. Alright, a little bit of an awkward moment as Thantis whiffs that charge, but
that should be
at
dead.
the end of the day, we get the kill.
Euchre has the overdrive advantage.
Neither character knew what to do after that charge whiff, but here we go.
Yeah, that seems weird. I wouldn't be surprised. If Thantis starts doing JB at some point. Just to try to catch all these jump outs.
Tsubaki jump B is a very good air to air, so especially the whiff follow. Quick rise 5C.
That was one hell of a challenge.
Yep, that is the 8 frame 5C, so I'm not going to say it was a good idea because I hate that move, but good job, Thantis. You hit him. Stance offense is working really well here. Kind of surprised he didn't go into Hotenjin, but I don't think it would have killed. And that overhead is very plus. And he's gonna activate overdrive.
Yep.
Oh.
You
Drops the follow-up. Oh, that beat
Okay,
Tsubaki
cool.
DP. Bit scrambly, but Euchre pulls it together.
I can't say I'm well versed in this matchup, but it seemed like that just had more opportunities to go for stocks, but choose to do something else instead. And of how hard it is to get stocks in neutral, it seems like you'd want to take that opportunity whenever you can get it.
Rebel 1. Action.
Ops for 3C, Euchre jumps back again.
I don't really know about 3C there. Euchre has shown that he wants to be in the air. So unless you're thinking you're going to anti-air him with the follow-up. But due to that overdrive, Tsubaki has 2 stocks.
I think that follow-up 3C has head invuln for some dumb reason. Not sure why.
I mean, it kind of needs it.
Oh! What a
Euchre's been doing really good with his jump call-outs, and Thantis was like, okay, what if I just hit you? Euchre did something really cool there. He backed off. He's realized that he can't just go forward with chains all the time.
Yeah. Nice sides. Nice cross. Oh, boy.
Oh, Tsubaki with the whiff cancelable chains. It's a really big deal.
Ooh, drops the combo, but doesn't matter.
I don't know if that was a drop so much as the end of the combo, but I think Euchre definitely tried to wake up EA there and didn't realize he was out of time.
Yeah. I know there's an extension you can do where you can do like a jab into something. Thantis immediately gets the corner, and of how we've already seen Euchre does not want to hold anything on wake up, so let's see if Thantis can make full use of that.
Euchre's doing a great job blocking the overheads, but he's keeping him in check with the lows.
Ooh, that just goes for the stock route. I think that's one of Tsubaki's harder routes in general.
The 6C jump drive, yeah. It's pretty tricky.
Ooh,
and
Tsubaki pressure is a lot harder to fuzzy jump than most characters.
She's got multiple strong lows and just very good jet links in general.
Almost all of them are whiff cancelable as well.
So we're gonna see game 3. We're gonna see if Thantis' pressure causes Euchre to calm down a little bit.
I doubt it, to be honest.
Yeah. That counter hitting at round start is something every Hazama knows exactly how to combo off of. He gets the 2A reset. He's chilling. Probably gonna see stance offense here. Yep. Gets caught by the overhead. And welcome to the same situation.
Ooh, quick rise 5B does not work out for him this time.
You can't crutch on your stupid frame data this time, Thantis. Perish. Alright.
Thantis gets one more shot, but he's seen if he can get in, he can get a lot of mileage off of it. But Euchre again gets the round start J2D.
Yep, Thantis started playing a little too aggressively, and now Euchre's just giving him enough space to kill himself, and that was a DP.
Huge.
No burst on Tsubaki is no overdrive. Here we go.
Euchre seems to have complete control.
Oh, he didn't go for the funny Barenso, and I'm very proud of him. Although I think command throw kills here. Oh, this also kills.
Doesn't even need it.
Oh, he tried to 3C. He tried to 3C and got 2C. I feel that, but the elbow that no one sees.
Yeah, that was the first time we've seen it this set, actually. After a bit of a icy game 2, Euchre takes game 3 convincingly over Thantis.
Definitely felt like whoever runs at each other the hardest first wins.
But Thantis had a much harder time getting started.
Moving on.
Who do we have next? Chanye versus Skivva? Oh?
Are we doing losers now then?
I think this was just so we can get everyone in the bracket on stream, considering it's like a spotlight thing.
Please select your character.
Alright, so Skivva.
Kisaragi.
Oh, I think Skivva and Ringo are sharing the laptop right now then? That makes a lot of sense. We're gonna see Ragna versus Jin, El Clasico. Black and white, yep.
This
Good job, Chanye.
matchup is very different depending on who's playing it, because both of these characters are heavily dependent. Very much are a player character. It's like you will see multiple styles.
The wheel of
End of the day, most of this matchup will come down to the neutral interactions between Jin's jump normals and Ragna's every normal. Ragna with some of the absolute best buttons in the game, and Jin no slouch either. Ooh, amazing IB punish. Gets the two, it gets...
That's not very aggressive, but it works out for him. It goes for the EA, but I honestly think it might have been better to take a second Jin and get the Ice Face at Oki instead.
He just, I mean, Jin's EA is pretty good Oki, and it's active flow.
Yeah, active
Wasn't
flow
ready.
EA with Jin is ridiculous. I gets caught in the JC trying to backdash.
Goes into the 6A 6D combo, takes the safe jump,
Shani looks like he's trying to jump out a lot.
and
there's
Skivva's
DP.
offer. He gets pressure around that. Ooh, really questionable nightmare edge.
Yeah, Shani just...
And Chanye ends up getting it with the empty low. It's really scary at that range because Jin's cross-up jump normals are so damn good that you're just thinking about jump B and jump 2C. Amazing 5C there. I want to say Skivva was mashing DP there and just wasn't ready to do it on the other side. Oh. And then DPing out of ice is just hard. Does that catch in? There, he finally gets it. Ooh,
Shani no reserve. I have never seen that combo before. I am stealing that.
6C2. Alright. And Chanye takes game 2 with the good response to Blood Cycles. Which you'd expect after 2,800 games of net play and most of them being from before rollback.
The wheel of fate is turning.
Chanye also seemed very content just DPing out of Skivva's pressure. And Skivva also doesn't seem to have a good response to it.
It's a DP, so the response is always to block. Oh my god. Skivva tried to get some shenanigans there, but Chanye was ready to tech and throw and accidentally got the throw. Oh. And here, this is like a really good range for Jin to just sit at. Or for Jin to go in with Ice Scar RC. He's gonna get a freeze off this. Into throw.
Yep. And he's dead.
Yep.
Okay, Chanye's just being fancy at this point.
Chanye does... I mean, hey, if you've earned the kill, you've earned the right to do whatever combo you've practiced. Round start TK Gauntlet. Alright. Skivva is channeling the Ragna player.
Gets the 5C, get bursted. I don't blame him. That would have been big damage regardless. Ooh, gets the J2C into the convert? No, he actually drops it. He was just too low for that to work.
Yeah, I think he was a hair too low. But Skivva gets hit in the ensuing nonsense from a dropped combo. Run up Fubuki. Okay. Snowflake is out, so Skivva's very scared. It pushes him into the 6A. Very fast game 2 from Chanye.
他の誰でもない僕が兄さんを殺すそれがこのくだらない
Alright. And there we saw Jin just kinda contained Ragna. That's what the character's best at. Alright. And what's the next set going to be? Is it in tournament?
Towito versus Kasha.
Towito, Kasha.
Another 9 versus bullet set.
Alright, Towito.
Towito opts for Jin, but
I don't think Towito will opt for Jin in this matchup. We're just waiting for Chanye and Skivva to get out of the room. There we go. And Skivva, come on, Skivva. Everyone publicly shame Skivva.
Drop kick him if you have to.
No. I prefer just leave Skivva in there and shame. Shame. Okay, now Skivva's out. Let's go, Towito. Get in here. Get in here, Towito. No bias. No bias whatsoever. No bias whatsoever. Alright, so
All of the bias.
we're gonna see Bullet 9 again. Just keep in mind the way Towito is gonna want to play. He's gonna want to be full screen, or he's gonna want to be hitting 9, because at those two ranges, Bullet can force 9 to commit super hard. We're gonna see how Kasha navigates to keep Bullet out of those ranges.
At 9 also force Bullet to commit super hard at full screen.
Bullet has Afterburner. If left at full screen, Bullet will get her win condition more than 9. 9 needs to hit you with spells in order to start her game.
Yeah, fair enough, huh?
And 9's frame data is just a little too slow to, like, really reactively keep her out. 2C Afterburner, alright.
And Sarina, the main thing doing her in was she couldn't really get away from bullets. Kasha immediately gets out. Wonder if... Can imagine Kasha has a little bit more experience with that.
But we're seeing the Bullet offenses. Everything's hitting.
And
Here
Kasha
9 gets started. And now
this could be huge.
this is where 9 looks as good as she is, because the air stall with air snap. If Bullet does air snap, Bullet keeps her air action after air snap, and then 2B low profiles the jump in, because dash under 2B is a crazy good anti-air. Oh.
Kasha just goes straight for the 6E.
And there's the round start. The unfortunate issue with this matchup is round start is exactly where 9 wants Bullet, so it can be really hard for her until she establishes her range.
Yeah, I can imagine this in this position, Bullet struggles immensely.
Yep, because now 9 is able to make her block. And
Bullet doesn't have to go into danger state!
Oh, yeah, I didn't even realize that. But
And at this point, I'm not sure if one of 9's chips, but it's very close. Doesn't even need to hit at this point. But don't count Towito out just yet. He's very close to letting that recover. Oh my!
Ooh.
Is this about to be a robbery?
This is Bullet kills with... Oh, no.
That's the chip.
That was a very, very, very ambitious overdrive. Didn't have 50 meter to flex 720, so kinda had to hold what I wanted to do. Immediate dash forward 2A on the teledash. Checking dash with... We love to see checking dash with jabs. Probably just gonna... Oh. Nikhil... Oh, okay. Keep it going a little longer.
90p on standby?
I don't expect to see it. 3C, keep the corner. Boom. 2A into 720.
What is this, like 7k?
Oh, 720? No, it's 5k. It's 4 point... Well, it's 4.6, but... It depends on, like, where she gets active flow. It's 5k if she 720s you with active flow.
Despite Towito getting around, Kasha looks like he still has some fight in him. This could get close.
Towito's offense definitely looks very, very, very prepared to deal with 9. So it's just going to come a lot down to these round start decisions, and especially, yep, Towito's in. Overdrive to stabilize the confirm for heat levels. Double snap. Blah. DP. Now, safe jump situation. Ooh,
Doesn't work
2D.
low.
That's a tricky situation because Jump D and 2D and 6D have the same animation up until you get hit, so...
Towito's a
Gosh.
dominant first round.
Get in once and all the mix just worked. Sometimes that'll happen with Bullet. Ooh, that was...
Ooh. Decent DP. Kasha doesn't burst. He does not want to repeat what happened that first round. And I can't say I blame him.
Bursting early against Bullet to deny her heat is a very, very good play for a lot of characters. A 2A mash on the jump. Snap, send him into the corner. I'm expecting a CA maybe from Kasha? Oh,
Potentially, maybe. No, just gets hit by the low.
gets hit by
Can I grab?
Oh, you're
I
dead.
think- I
You're
think.
dead.
Yeah, it seemed like
Better
Towito just conditioned Kasha to stop mashing.
Yep. Kasha got told to sit still and then got hit out of his fuzzy jumps or dashes by lows. And that is a Bullet win.
That was good play from Kasha, but Towito with the adaptions caught him.
Towito just got in and stayed in. And now we have
Yeah, what-
the other side of winners, which is going to be Euchre Scrimgore.
Oh boy.
I wonder if Euchre's been playing... Euchre's obviously been playing Hazama. I wonder if Scrim's been playing Susan or Tager.
Hakumen as well, I think he might have that on deck. I could imagine Susanoo's I wouldn't say much better, but probably better than Hakumen Tager.
Probably
Like
a...
Hazama
I mean-
Tager.
I mean, I can't imagine many matchups where Tager is a much better choice than Susan. But,
Apparently Azrael. Apparently Tager has a good matchup versus Azrael. Why? I
okay, yeah,
have no idea.
that actually makes a lot of sense.
Please select your character.
What's your input on that one?
Susanoo.
'Cause
On Tager
I honestly
Azrael,
don't know.
it's the whole goddamn circus. Azrael's pressure is very loose, which gives Tager a lot of opportunities to play that he doesn't get against a lot of other characters.
Looks like we're seeing the Susanoo for Scrimgore,
Yep.
which I can't say I blame him.
I would definitely recommend Susanoo in most matchups. Let's see what this brings.
With
We're
Euchre
probably
being
gonna
so aggressive, I think that might actually play into Scrimgore's hands, as he's going to get far more opportunities to actually get that hit, and if Susanoo ever gets started, it's going to be very hard for Euchre to actually bring this back.
The wheel of fate is turning.
Susan's definitely one of the hardest characters to come back against once he gets started, just because of how he becomes so much better of a character as the round plays out.
Oh, I thought we were about to see Susanoo get started.
And we're already seeing it with
And here we go. Level 3 tackle.
already at level 3 tackle, gets DP.
Yeah.
What else? What other unlocks is he gonna go for?
Not Viper?
God.
No. Grand. Yeah, God.
Yeah, I think he was just doing the combo there instead of comboing for the seal.
I think he might have gone for sword, actually, but I don't know if he had enough. Even with... Yeah, once... This is exactly what we were saying. Once Susanoo gets started, it's going to be rough to stop it.
Even though Euchre's gotten out a few times, those extra specials for Susanoo become so apparent once he's gotten started a single time.
Yeah.
But here we're gonna see here we're seeing Hazama get started on a no seal Susanoo, so now Susanoo needs to hold everything.
Yeah, this is where it gets really tricky for Susanoo.
7-frame jab, no DP, big body, and the jab mash works out. Gets Grand Viper and DP. Yep. Scrim's definitely watching the seals he's unlocking. CA immediately to stop Susan from building more seals with offense, and there's the sword. So once 50 meter is here, Euchre really needs to be careful with his chains.
Yeah, if he still has any stocks on deck, he can do it to try to dodge, but if he has nothing, that could be a problem. Even the sword super by itself, it does so much damage, and there's the hit. Next touch is death.
Euchre's probably gonna do wake up overdrive or something here. Oh, that's a
close
bad
enough.
thing to whiff through overdrive.
But Susanoo has so much health that it's like, even with
Susanoo
all
has
of
so
the
much health, but
SST skills.
Lorenzo is this gonna put Euchre out of one-touch territory?
No, no, Susanoo 50 meter. I think he's still gonna get it.
Yeah, he's still just gonna die.
Just like that. If he can combo this in the super, that doesn't even need it.
Damn.
You could see him to get the momentum, but just the way Susanoo goes, once he gets started, you are not getting that back.
Got a little too zealous against Susanoo Overdrive and got jab mashed after Overdrive.
Even the slightest overextension of Susanoo could be the game.
Wheel of fate is turning.
Most of Susanoo's tools can be called overextensions in their own right, to be fair, but the character also punishes overextensions way harder than anyone else.
That and his jabs are ridiculous.
His jabs are very slow, but very good.
Like 2A's plus, 5A is neutral, I think.
No, 5A is
problem
plus.
Susanoo's
5A is like plus. I think 5A is plus 3, I want to say. It's very plus.
Euchre gets the hit, but I think
Euchre's got the hit at a good time. He backs off,
is
though.
Calamity Susanoo's fastest match option.
Yes, I think.
Here we go.
I think Orb is actually 4 frames, but it's a mash
And
input.
it gets the Grand Viper.
Unlocks Grand Viper. Euchre gets mixed by the low. We are in Susanoo's world now.
She hit the flame, so it's plus.
Definitely was trying to 2C the chain follow-up, but was holding 1, so he gets 3C when Euchre crosses him up and goes under his jab.
Ooh.
Ooh, Euchre. Okay. It was scary for a second because it looked like Euchre cornered himself, but here we go.
Yeah, Euchre playing to fire a bit. But so far, it's a good position. Susanoo has nothing unlocked.
Susanoo has nothing unlocked, and Euchre had him in the corner. But we're still in a good situation here. Until you get hit by 2C.
And his DP, he gets the DP, and now Hazama won't be able to push. Euchre won't be able to pressure Scrimgore nearly as easily. And just like, never mind, what are we going for? Sword!
Yep. Sword, Wheel, and DP are 3 very, very strong unlocks to have in this situation. Ooh, gets counter hit by the 6C. He's probably trying to CA and got caught.
I think he's dead. No,
that was DP starter, so he only gets like 3k off that. Baits the counter assault. This is it. 3C yet. And there we have it. Susanoo's momentum. Wait, okay, that win screen doesn't make sense. Isn't Hazama like a soulless vessel? Yeah, you empty vessel.
Yeah, Hazama is a vessel for Terramir.
Yeah, so how do you take out his soul in? Okay, I'm not gonna question it too much. Good job, Scrimgore.
I mean, they killed New, brought her back, somehow brought Lambda back.
Yeah.
By the power of shenanigans.
Right, let's take a look at how the rest of the tournament is going. So winner of Chick and Thantis versus Kasha, I think. Alright, so we're gonna be running ads real quick. Okay, Chick won. So it's Chick versus Kasha. Alright. We have Kasha in the room. Let's take a look at stream chat. Ah. Okay.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep.
Sorry about that. I had to take care of something really quickly.
Ah, alright. It's
Who do we got?
Chick versus Kasha, so Hazama versus 9. I can imagine this matchup gets very, very annoying for both sides very quickly, and those are always the funniest matchups.
I think if I remember, is also a far more patient Nine than Euchre, so we may see far more neutral interactions.
Gonna come down to is Kasha ready to answer the snake better than what? Who did we see Kasha against earlier? Saw
It was
Kasha
Towito and Ringo.
and Ringo. Got it. It was Ryer versus Chick that we saw. Got it.
And then Set versus Ringo, we saw that he was more than willing to teleport through the bits. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw more of that versus the chains.
Mm-hmm. The issue being that Hazama can still dash to a chain even if the... Wait, can Hazama still chain follow? But I don't think...
Yes.
Yeah, Hazama can still do chain
He can
follow
do it
if
on
they don't
whiff.
connect. Yeah.
He can do it on.
Please select
Unless
your character.
Hazama... And if Hazama doesn't have stocks, it gets a lot... That's why it gets a lot more dicey.
9 the
Because then
battle.
chain whiff can be death.
Yeah, I'm pretty
with
sure
9
chains have a ton of recovery. I'm not sure if he's locked into anything before he could land, if he does it in the air.
But we'll see how it goes here. Kasha, Chick. And as with nearly every 9 matchup, you have to pay very, very close attention to this character's round start.
The wheel of fate is turning.
Because her...
Thinking maybe a
Round-
6C.
Action.
Oh, and
Probably-
Izanami
oh.
loves it. Ooh, back off,
Both
round
char-
start. Make it more patiently. Nine
It's
gets the
rare that
first
you see
hit.
Hazama
Chick's
show
ready to
that
win.
much respect at round start.
Ooh.
Overwrite actually catches him out of the dash. Fist. And there we see the chain whiff. Wasn't ready to do a follow-up because Kasha was so close, but the air throw call out. Damn.
Kasha fully ready to take full advantage of the momentum. Chick did a really good job of dodging the parry, but
Yeah.
they're out of trades now, so this could be really bad because now
Dodge
they
the
can't do
parry.
that again.
Dodge the parry all you
yeah.
want. 9 is still right there. And there we see what happens. 9 gets started right away, and this character carries momentum so well. The
no conversion.
DP follow-up actually whiffs. Fatal counter, gets the follow-up off God Hand. Probably gonna put out fairies here. Oh. But now Hazama is in. Just simply ups back out of the stance offense. Then gets caught mashing. Right. And now Chick got a little uncomfortable with her turn because of the existence of DP and 50 meter. But gets the hit. I think this is a 5B. I think this was a 5B starter, so yeah, the damage is going to be very good unless you drop.
Not if they drop it.
The classic greater 4x into immediate Kunzite.
I don't think I would have killed, but I think Chick just really wants the momentum. I don't blame it. Having a health buffer versus 9 isn't a bad thing. When with meter to get damage is just insane. Speaking of,
And Chick was too busy looking for the Kunzite again after Raider RC and got tagged low.
yeah, that's the real mix-up. With everyone expects the Kunzai, but no one expects the 3C.
Well, character select.
Wait.
Chick won their last set with Moo, so yep, probably gonna switch back to it. And this matchup gets a little more dicey because Moo's traditional mobility is so good and Nine's is so bad, so Moo can run.
But 9 can also disrespect Steins like no one. She can disrespect Steins like no one else can in the game, thanks to the teleport. I don't think she even has to hold the laser setups at all unless Mew tries to put up some sort of 5C to stop that. I can imagine similar. I can imagine Chick might use a similar game plan.
Looks like Chick's using the...
Yeah, it's the problem. 9 can go through the lasers.
9 can go through the lasers, but 9 can't go through the lasers all you want. Moo is right there ready to punish you going in. 9's ability to act... Okay, not gonna talk about what just happened on my screen. I'm gonna pretend that Chick got a very, very honest 3.7k combo. But here's where 9's issues show themselves the most, is she is so damn slow. Overdrives through the 5C though. This is huge. Moo has 50 meters, so
Ooh, just gets corrected. Mew damage is insane, so no, I don't think it'll kill this hit, but probably into a set.
Steps out of the corner.
That's out.
Ooh, gets caught by the lasers really high, and then immediate air throw, knowing that 9's gonna air tech. Yep. Good air throw. Oh.
Ooh.
Why are you trying to get aggressive on 9 round start? Well, the scramble eventually leads to an anti-air situation where Moo hits 6A, but... It looks like Chick likes Moo here because Moo is a lot more content to stay at full screen, whereas the point of Hazama's full screen presence is to get in. And Nine's ability to get across the screen is so notoriously bad. And is it
D-Sync again?
Alright. Alright. Adroth.
Oh cool, they already have a Discord channel for this exact route.
Oh, that one just completely desynced.
Dude, what do we do?
Plays for central fiction for the personal computer. Alright, they're talking about it in tournament chat.
Any resources with birds?
Looks like they're just gonna start from round 2. Neither of them seem to remember the resources, so... They're just gonna start round 2 with 1 win for Chick. Start from round 2 with Chick getting round 1, and then...
Please select your character. Mew.
Alright, and they're both just gonna accept that burst is full for both.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1, action.
This is combo practice?
Just doing some combo practice.
It's the JC. 6C, what's gonna be the mix?
Blah 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 blah.
Kasha really does not want to. Kasha really does not want to attack, and wow, what a round one!
All right. Here we go. Round 2. Both characters have full burst. Look, does the 6A
Kasha tries
immediately
to call it the
looking
jump
for
up, and you
aggression?
gets out of that range.
Oh,
Whoa!
Itachi trades. Puts the mirror out. I wonder. Wonder how that mirror
Mirror
would
should be
interact
able
with
to-
Spare Steins.
It should be able to still.
Ooh, that was a punishable
What?
whiff. That was a punishable combo drop. I'm gonna burst Moo into the corner now. Moo is very mobile. Moo does not
Yeah,
care about the
Murakumo-
corner as much as other characters.
Yeah, Murakumas in general are able to run under a lot of. Just able to use their mobility to get out of a lot of situations.
Okay, I was wondering if we were gonna get another RC conversion off that, but Chick is just
what
wailing
are you
on the
doing?
buttons, and then walks into. Definitely tried to step that.
Alright, looks like we're going to game 3.
Game 3. Kasha does not seem to know how to answer Moo.
The wheel of fate is turning.
So yeah, this changes.
Action.
Kasha seemed to not really know how to keep Moo in check, and kind of overthought a lot of situations, it felt like. Puts themselves directly beneath Moo. And here's Moo is in. Oh, that's a fetch.
Unfortunate.
I think that was
Right idea,
punishable,
just
but...
did it too late. No, he did it too late.
Alright. Gets the wall stick, but... Ooh.
It,
Yeah,
it
no,
was definitely his turn, though.
Kasha definitely doesn't have a good sense of this matchup with how many whiffs on high recovery normals he's letting rock. Run up throw, yep. Oh, that
Yeah,
was
and
close
Chick
enough
takes
to the
that.
corner. Damn, Chick takes that round 1 very,
Yeah,
very
6A
convincingly.
Yeah, 6A has a much bigger hitbox than you think it would. Whoa.
And now Kasha's having trouble getting in on Moo from full screen. But gonna burst Moo into the corner. That Fatal's a huge deal, baits the DP. Gonna freeze him, gonna set the fairies
Kasha
out.
finally gets started.
But Moo has just jumped straight out of 9 offense so many times. I don't know if that's what Chick intended for, like some sort of wacky air throw reset there, but all's well that ends well. You're pressuring 9 in the corner, you have overdrive available, you have active flow.
Yeah, one touch is all
One touch is all
Chick
Chick needs, and counter hit jump 2C is a hard knockdown.
Yeah, it seems
Chick
like
brings
Kasha
it
was
back with
struggling
the
in
Moo.
general.
Yeah. Kasha was definitely not ready for Moo.
私が私を拒絶したなんて。
So now we're gonna get Scrimgore Towito on stream, I believe. Oh no, Euchre
versus Chanye.
Euchre final. Got it. Euchre Chanye.
Jin, in my opinion, has a has an easier time than most trying to just poke Hazama out of chain approaches with JC.
Yeah, but you
That's, in terms of
Hazama
actually
can always
airing
just-
him, it gets tricky.
Euchre can just wait for Jin to throw out the jump seed and stay on the ground or something. Lots of options available to both sides. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out. Chanye definitely one of the more aggressive Jin players, so we'll see how that plays
Yeah.
into this as well.
One of the more aggressive Hazama players.
Oh, so this is going to be a slugfest one way or the other. You got me right.
And
Ooh.
Euchre jumps a very important.
Euchre already showing a lot of mileage out of just stance follow-ups.
Ooh, here we
QC'd a little early, but both players spending their burst to try to stop the other player from getting started. Yep, that's death. Mizuchi. God, that's super
Honestly,
so cool.
I wouldn't
gonna-
count Chanye out just yet.
I wouldn't either. It's been a lot of stance. If Chanye can find a good answer to the way Euchre is stancing.
Just a little bit too slow.
And here's the offense. Chanye very, very aggressive on his defense.
Oh, here we go.
goes-
This is about to be like. This is about to be
It's
4K at
5C
least.
starter, it's 4K. Yeah, it's 4.3.
4.3.
Ooh, delayed air
Oh,
dash.
here we go.
Catches Euchre being respectful on defense for once.
3.5? Never mind.
3.3
He wants
and-
this reset. The day one reset.
The cross-up jump, looks like it's
Jump.
just what we expected.
it's-
Either character is going to run away with the momentum in this matchup. Ooh, a great air throw. Saw where Chanye liked to jump and just put the chain right where he needed to be. 3.3. Stance Oki. Gonna see an EA, yep.
Good EA. Now, if he could stop the jump out, then Chanye should be in a good position. I think he was
Little bit
expecting a
scrambly here.
good block of the 3C. Or is it 2C?
Blocked the 2C, but immediately went to stance offense. Tried to
Ooh.
air throw him
It's
again.
a conversion.
Second
Yeah,
gen,
that
second
is
gen.
the Euchre specialty. Yep, the ice reset, and I would not be surprised if we see a burst.
Expect CA, yep. Ooh, Chanye's very, very scared of stance, and that's giving Euchre time to build back his stocks.
It doesn't
Throw
have
him
to
back
persist
into the
just
corner.
yet.
And then C follow up to cross up. So this is really scary, but
Yeah, 5A.
Euchre feels no fear. Immediately hits 5A, and Jin dies for round 1 to Euchre.
Isn't Hazama 5A like Ragna 5A?
Yep. I'm pretty sure it's 5 frames too. It's very, very good.
Yeah, that should also be a good option to try to anti-air him, to a fast anti-air if he needs it.
Action.
Goes for the Hail Mary for 3C, doesn't work at
Oh.
DP. That was ballsy.
I'm surprised
Okay.
that worked because that chain follow-up has
It
body
shouldn't.
involved.
It shouldn't have worked, but we
Well,
take
it
it.
obviously should have worked because it did. And that's all I can... Ooh.
Ooh. Chanye does not even want to Euchre breathe. And
And we're seeing the same combo. Okay. It's only styling if you do different combos sometimes, Chanye. You can't do the same combo every time and expect us to pop off for Jin knowledge.
gotta be the Fenrich. Gotta pull the Fenrich.
Gotta do something different. Get new content, streamer. That's why you're losing to Hazama right now. Never mind, you're DPing.
Wait, about to say, what do you mean he's winning?
Yep, he's gonna get the confirm off this.
Yeah, I don't blame him. That would have dropped if he tried to extend it further.
I'm
Like,
really curious what he was thinking with that, but
probably could have done 5B second in the safe it, but
Chanye has completely stopped trying to hold anything to do with stance. That's not a punish, yeah. Not quite killed, but we're getting close. 6A Hotention, yeah.
classic.
I don't know why 6A Hotension looks so hype and gets me every time, but it sure does.
Oh,
Trades with the jump seat.
yeah. Johnny seems to do
Ooh.
a much better job of. That was
Euchre
a
has
DP.
shown that Euchre has shown that he's ready for these DPs now.
Oh, he goes for the DP route, but he drops it. Oh, damn it.
Okay. Oh, DPs through the fireball, but you're dead now.
I had a feeling this dude super jump JD or something. Or either way, Chanye brings us back, and we're going to game 3.
Exactly as much of a slugfest as we expected. Both of these players don't like holding offense and like running their own. As does everybody, but neither of these players enjoy sitting on the back foot for long.
Fucking, what is that?
Oh. That round start Fubuki. 2C. Counter hit into a very, very good combo. Throw him into the corner. Tries to get him with the delayed air dash jump C, but just a little too slow. 5A anti-air works again, though.
Ooh, gets the DDP.
Yes.
Cannot get the conversion, so he has to go.
Can't get the conversion from the corner there, but 5A anti-air once again working amazingly for Euchre.
I don't know what was up with that. That's conversion. Gotta say, you better be covering that.
Counter assault, yeah.
What the?
Oh, he thought he was gonna burst.
I don't blame him. Based off what Euchre's been doing, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh my god. Overdrives through the anti-air out of stance.
What a read. What a read.
Jeez.
And Shanya's on set point.
Oh, that was... Euchre does not have stocks, so... These chains are incredibly risky.
But
Oh, drops the 2B.
Chanye, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Euchre is so ready with that 2C after any whiff he does. Chanye, you've jumped into that 5A how many times now? Alright. Nah, I get it though. It's hard to respect something like a 5A hitting you like that. Fights his way out of the corner though. This is gonna be a freeze situation. Immediate counter assault, good. Has one stock, uses it to escape. I think he could have converted off that chain, but... Ooh, that... Can he convert off that? No, but this is death.
And there we go.
And Chanye takes it.
Taking it over Euchre.
Scrambly finish there, but when both players are trying so hard to do something, that's just how it ends up.
And we're about to see another Hazama versus Jin match, unless they want to do Towito versus Scrimgore first.
They're gonna do Towito Scrim first, I'm pretty sure. Well, Euchre ends at 5th, loses to Chanye and Scrimgore, which is very, very good showing. And on the other side, Kasha loses to Chickzama and Towito, so... Very, very small bracket, ends up very stacked. Think we'll see Jin from Towito against Susan? No.
No, do you think we'll see Tager against Towito?
I don't know.
Okay, we got Euchre raging in the chat.
Wait, no? In what chat?
In the Twitch chat.
Oh, I have that. I have Twitch chat very closed.
Select your character.
I'm just checking it in between
And, yep.
rounds. And here we go.
Alright, it is Tager versus Bullet, so we're gonna get... this is one of the most awkward matchups this character has, because as much as
We better go to the circus today?
it can end up in the circus very quickly, and this... We are literally in the circus!
How fitting.
Scrimgore picked the best stage for this matchup.
He goes. He gets the magnetism.
Flint shooter. You had heat too, Towito. Yep, wedge through the...
I'll be honest, I have no idea what to expect in this matchup. He has Sparkbolt on deck though, so we don't need to be careful.
Expect a lot of scrapping and a lot of eventually high damage situations.
Blacks the Sparkbolt, he gets the magnetism.
Yep, Tager's a big body, so no matter where you do jump D from, you can always do jump B on the way down. Oh, Sparkbolt through the Flint shooter.
This is huge. This better be 5K.
Even does the RC damage. Ba, 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 ba. Yep, that is real Loki.
Yeah, if you went for Gadget Finger, Towito could have fuzzy jumped out.
Alright. Are we gonna see Overdrive? Yep.
What can we expect?
Wants to overdrive early to get his heat level started. Was not ready for the roll catch there. And jump D just whiffs. Oh no. Here Tager gets started.
Yep.
This should be a side swap. Oh, that's always so awkward to tell when that's actually gonna wall stick or not.
I see these backdashes and I'm half expecting a 720. Sparkbolt on deck though. Despite the massive life lead, Towito's nowhere near out of the woods yet.
Oh, amazing jump D to make the super whiff so he can't RC. He was well above Tager and ready for that situation. Oh, Bullet 6v clashing there is so funny. Wedge catapult as an anti-air. Catches the lander recovery.
It's a gadget finger.
What's the guess? DP? Tried to suck him into a throw and just gets jump beat for his trouble. Tager with 50 meter though.
Fortunate. Someone's about to explode.
Towito just backing off because he has the life lead now. Ooh.
Ooh, nice conversion.
That was... Oh, you're... Towito is not... Towito did not realize that the wedge was gonna come out.
He didn't churn hard enough.
I think wedge would have beaten 720 there, but...
Really?
Maybe. But if Towito had...
already committed to the command grab.
Towito overdrived.
No, that's like
wedge is very slow and 720 is very fast. If Towito had held up, I think he would have had a kill combo, but he just wasn't ready for the situation. He probably expected the wedge catapult to completely whiff. But anyway, into game 2, we see Towito immediately catching Tager out of the air. Eat 2 Oki in the corner. Bullet's really scary here.
What are we looking at for a punish?
Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh, Towito definitely called out the backdash with that 5C and just wasn't ready for the conversion. This doesn't quite kill if he does super. Very close though.
Yeah,
but Flint shooter will catch the
roll. Scrimgore has been making decent use of these backdashes. Oh,
this is
close at the back.
Really bad thing to get caught by. Ooh, drops the combo with a whiff.
Does that?
Towito immediately going into the
full
Crush
advantage.
Trigger combo for heat levels in
Scrimgore's-
Oki.
Wants to get the turn back, but Towito stops that entirely.
Mhm.
What an anti-air.
6B. Probably could have killed if he had committed to the counter hit confirm, but it's hard to know. Ooh.
Ooh.
Wedge catapult through
Nice.
the flint shooter. This,
He wants this round.
yeah.
Oh,
Tager the big bodies.
weird.
Yep. CA into 360.
Alright.
You tech right in front of Tager after that CA.
Rebel 3.
Just to add to his plethora of ways to turn around the moment he has 50 meter. Gadget finger. DPs immediately again. Just
Does
jump
not
again.
want to hold this.
Waits out the air stall and immediately hits 6B. And now we've got the corner offense going.
Sparkbolt on deck.
Yep. And Towito's very scared of Sparkbolt. You can see with how he's super jumping.
Yep.
Gets scooped. Gadget finger. What's the situation? Hits
Oh.
the Sparkbolt.
This is about to be good damage.
And Tager. Ooh.
Is Towito about to steal this?
Yeah, this kills. Yep. 6C, jump D, super. Boom, boom, boom. Opposite jumps.
Just barely closing that out.
Never trust Tager life bar. I'm happy to see Towito optimize so far into that.
何が真実なんだ。
Alright.
Got an even count, 1-1.
私の体調はどこ。
This has been a very chaotic set so far.
That's the matchup. Both characters scramble into huge, huge, huge damage. Alright. Game 3, I'm wondering if we're going to see Scrimgore calm down a little bit because he's been getting caught out of rolls and backdashes quite a bit. Oh, yeah. Level 2 heat is much better for Bullet than anything Tager gets there. 6B confirmed.
Oh, 4K right off the bat. Whoa!
Oh, and as I talked about Scrimgore calming down because Towito's been keeping pressure tight, Towito goes for a wake-up
This
overhead,
time.
immediately gets chucked, and here Tager starts. Wedge catapult.
Still pretty much an even game.
He's gonna throw him behind him. 3C afterburner. Yep.
All of
Backdash
it.
720. We all knew it was coming eventually. Bullet high health is going to survive that. But gets caught trying to jump out by I don't know what jump norm button that is, but it has a funny animation. Ooh.
Scrimgore finally respecting that anti-air, and he gets rewarded for it.
3K in a corner situation. Bullet is magnetized.
But uses that same magnetism to get out of the corner, and he's now back in the corner.
Magnetism's just fun. Just a wacky
Whoa.
thing for the whole family. 2C
Oh,
trade
it's
always in
huge.
Tager's favor.
This is about to be like 5 or 6K. Never mind.
Wedge catapult, but grabs her out of the air.
That's the game. That's the game.
Yep. You don't burst,
What-
but you get scooped.
Very well played from both players.
No, I think it's first to 3, isn't it?
Oh, shoot. Sorry, I'm still
Yep.
thinking first.
Yeah.
Even I got mixed up there.
Alright. So we're just waiting on Towito to come back, because Towito doesn't realize that it's not over yet.
Please select your character. Iron Tiger. Bullet.
Alright. So game 4, we're gonna see more Scrimgore moments and more
Scrim's on match
explosions.
point.
Fate is turning. Rebel 1.
Scrim on match. We get Kokinoe theme.
Dude.
6B snap, yep. Takes the corner and heat 2. Boom. Boom. Ba-da. Ooh. And yeah, Scrim is definitely a lot more content to block now.
Yeah, Scrimgore's deciding enough's enough, but he still can't get out of this.
I wonder if he's trying to wedge through that, but ooh, Towito not ready to punish the backdash.
And here we go.
This is
where
gonna
it
be
all
side
starts.
swapping huge damage. Ooh, wake up 720.
All it with her.
That's active flow. I think this kills. Yeah, this kills.
Tiger, you are not the only one who can do that, my good friend.
Heat 2 bullet. Let's go.
Rebel 2. Action.
5A.
6B. Just takes the afterburner. Ooh, wasn't quite able to convert off that. Gets the wedge through the charged flint. Fuzzy jumps.
What is that, 2D?
Fuzzy jumped the 2D, but then he tried to fight that back on his way down, and Tager's just a little too floaty for that.
What do we get? Oh my!
Yup.
Oh no!
Bullets frame data on OD is generally very good, and 2C is no exception. Only -2 on block, and gets the overhead to seal out game 2.
First time I've seen that.
Here we
Game
go into
5.
game 5. Hopefully Towito can keep carrying this momentum.
It can all change at the. It can all change so quickly.
Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Oh,
Towito's still not quite ready to punish those backdashes. Ooh, this is
GG?
no, not quite, but it's huge damage. That was going to kill. That's death now. Boom.
I don't blame Scrimgore with the burst. Tager's is that kind of character. And with the amount of health Towito has, comeback was still very possible, even without it.
Hager had 100 meter, but
Sparkle.
and has Sparkle, yeah. But bullets
But
just a little too. Oh my god, that caught bullet 6B. Oh. And now we're seeing
Whoa,
shenanigans with
what?
magnetism.
what's going on?
Magnetism and
Okay,
air
Sparkle's
stalls.
back.
But Towito eventually finds the hit and converts. 50 meter on Tager, gotta
What do we
watch the
got?
wake up.
Blocks the cross him. About to say Tager as well.
Just backs off from the
Oh.
overdrive situation, gets the hit. Oh! Scramble, but bullet hits jump D. Oh! 720s on his overdrive flash. And that's death. There we go. Now bullet's thriving. Good job to Towito bringing that back even after he thought he lost the set. Which puts Scrimgore in losers. Which brings us to Chanye versus Chick in losers. They in the room.
Chanye is still waiting on Chick. Won't let Chick join the room, apparently. It's weird. There we go. I wonder if we'll see the Mew or the Hazama from Chick.
I am curious too, because we just saw Chanye beat Euchre, so maybe she goes Moo just on that, but also there's no point in comparing Chick and Euchre and really most Hazama players, because most of them play the character so damn differently. Although both Chick and Euchre are of the more, they will chain dash in your face 50 times until you show them to stop. Granted, Chanye did show Euchre to stop, kind of. That set was mostly based around offensive blow-ups, but we'll see how it goes here. Hazama gets in, just flexes 5B. Ooh, clashes out the fireball with the chain to dash in.
Let's go on the stance reset.
Stance offense. Yep,
Has EA there.
Pick with the fancy combos. And now we're back to stance pressure in the corner, gets hit by the low, and that's that.
Chanye seems to be going all or nothing on these defensive options, especially on the air dash J2C, and that's sometimes giving Chick a free escape. It was also hurting him a bit against Euchre.
But Chanye has now been tagged by that low twice. I wonder if that one was catching him trying to up back, but here Chanye is getting started. Sekijin freeze situation. Ooh. Actually whiff punishes the 2A mash by just creating space. Gets the burst out of Chick, but Chick is started here, so burst doesn't really mean much. Immediate DP. Ooh, and the 5B corner cross up. Chanye's just gonna do the simple combo because he knows it kills. Let's see what's next here. Just jump C. Chanye's really trying to keep Chick out of the air, but gets the fancy counter hit 3C combo. This should be counter at 5C. Oh, Chick just mashing 2C on. You're a Jin player. We know you're gonna try to press a jump normal. Fireballs are really keeping Chick in place here. Immediate burst on that. Didn't want to deal with the freeze situation at all.
If he got overdrive, he was just dead straight up. No, sorry, if he had active flow. This is a one-touch situation for Chick, but Chick has all the momentum. And active flow, yeah, you took the rights.
Chanye has started answering stance much better throughout the past set and a half.
Are we gonna see a switch to Mew, or is Chick going to stay? In my opinion, Mew doesn't really do that much better versus Jin. It's more of a preference thing.
Please select your character.
But
Mew can do a better job of zoning than Hazama can, but in my opinion, she struggles even more at getting Jin out.
But
because Jin can OS her DP and the saying that whole thing. Jin pressure is just extremely sticky.
Jin pressure is extremely sticky against both of these characters. We'll see how this goes.
Instead of a constant jump out, we might see more backdashes. That is the Murakumo special.
Moo with
and
the
Chanye
worst
deals even neutral. That's still insane out of the 4. And I'm counting Izanami towards that, because why did they give her a Murakumo backdash?
Not just a Murakumo backdash, a strictly better Murakumo backdash.
Anyway.
But back to what's on the screen.
Chanye not
letting up. Gets the roll, but Chanye is very ready to immediately cover that. Good air-to-air call-out from Chick.
And it seems very early on, Chanye's just willing to keep pressing forward. 2A anti-air doesn't get the conversion.
But gets the jump C after.
Air throw?
No, that comes out anyway. Well, no, if you air throw it works. I don't know if air throw... Yeah, air throw would have hit.
If you air throw, you just in-bomb through that super.
Ooh, dashes under the fireball. 2C anti-air works for the first time in recorded history.
Can't believe it.
Chanye ends up in the corner. Gonna get good damage. Not if you drop the 2B. Out of range of DDP. Less out of range now. But just chases down the air backdash. Yeah. Chanye with the 2-0.
Wait, that was the set already?
Wow,
that game 2 was fast.
Alright.
Cool. Okay, so we have Towito sitting pretty nicely in Grand Finals, winner's side. And who will join him? Either Scrimgore or Final.
Let's get into this new lobby.
Where is the elite? Actually, I have a plan B. Just join Adroth directly.
Yeah, just there we go.
I'm thinking we might see the Susanoo, to be honest.
I'm hoping we do. Against Jin for sure, but we'll see. Tager and Susanoo, both characters.
Please select your character.
Both, in my opinion, struggle to deal with Jin's overall neutral range. Yep, there it is. But Susanoo has a little bit of an easier time dealing with it. Doesn't just get jailed for nearly as easily. But if Chanye can get in before you can get started, that'll be huge, because Susan has a much more difficult time trying to get out of Jin's pressure without DP.
Oh,
And
very.
yeah,
Before he
burst
can get any steals. But he still gets sword eventually through 4D.
Sword isn't as much of a factor in this matchup.
But
yeah,
it's still.
DP is. Yeah, in my opinion, DP
Yes.
is far more
DP
concerning.
is usually the most important unlock just because it gives Susan something he normally doesn't have.
Good DP.
Great DP out of that situation. Blocks the 6A.
Blocks the 6A. We're
blocks the
all
6D.
walking over it today. Alright, goes into Tsubaki. What, Ice Reset? Yeah.
Yeah.
Skivva's probably
Mashes
seen
DP.
that too many. Skivva's probably seen Chanye do that too many times. That was
And
not blocked
immediately-
for 3D. I think. No,
He has
that
wheel
just
2,
ran
so
out.
I'm. He has wheel 2, so Susan just jumping like this in neutral's a lot scarier. Oh, probably thought that 6A would kill.
Rebel 2. Action.
Ooh, Chanye gets away with an air dash
This
very
is a
early
really
there.
good situation.
Susan has no DP. Susan is holding all of this.
Looks like it.
Gets caught out of the 2A mash. And
Yep,
then rolls
spin and
out.
reset. Ooh, nice little air dash.
Well, that Susan's gonna be
And
respectful.
here we go. Goes that into DP? Yep. Does not matter.
This is gonna
Yeah,
kill. Nope,
Oh, just too far, just too far.
little too far, but scrambles into throw.
Rebel 3. Action.
This isn't bad for Chanye just yet, but he needs to get started right now. And he does.
He definitely gets.
Not just yet.
Ooh, great air to air.
Yeah.
Tackle into DP. Scrim has not stopped mashing 2A. Got level 2 wheel now, so the plus frames exist.
And he blocked the spin dash.
He blocks it, but doesn't quite get the
Looks like
punish. And there's the plus
Looks like
frames.
Chanye was waiting for a DP. Yeah, he has to burst this.
He's dead. Oh. Oh. He can't clash cancel his DP, it's a projectile. But, yeah, DP will hit behind him like that.
Susanoo.
And Susanoo takes game 1. This is
That was a
loser's
very
final, so
interesting
it is a
turn of
first to
events.
3 again.
Chanye has plenty of time to adapt and see what he can do next him. It seemed like if he could get in before the CLs, it's just Scrimgore kind of folded for a bit.
Action.
Lots of 2A mash because, well, what else are you
JC
supposed to
from
do?
clutch. Too far conversion.
Final is just kind of going in. Gonna unlock off his offense here. Gets dirt kick only, which isn't... It's not really too scary in the grand scheme of things.
Doesn't block the 6A this time.
Hex the throw though. But Final just kind of sticking around in the air, hitting jump B, jump 2C.
Rebel 2.
Yeah,
Scrimgore's
doesn't really
not
have-
ready to... He has 2C, which... It's an awkward anti-air to talk about. But I think
it's a
2C
bit
would be
of a
very, very
dust-
good.
Yeah, it does a good job of stopping Jins from just doing air resets in your face.
Here, DP. DP is up, so we'll see how Chanye works around that.
Yep.
Ooh, Scrimgore just holding down back. Gets thrown.
Jin, pick a route, any route, it'll probably work.
Ooh,
What are you
whiff.
doing?
That was probably wake up DDP. Ooh, definitely tried to
Probably from the
overdrive.
DP.
Overdrive through the 3C is what it looked like, but... Ooh, 2A anti-air? Is this gonna kill? Not quite.
Actually, yes.
Not quite.
No.
But, oh, Susan DP just a little more active.
Rebel 3. Action.
I think Chanye is going to be trying to get rid. Okay, no, he doesn't have to be nearly as aggressive now. No, that Susan isn't just on DP.
Okay, Susan has level 1 wheel.
Because that's Chanye trying everything to stop Susan from just mashing or jumping out. Does that gets the ice card is going to be effective? I think this might even be like 4.5. No, just 4.2.
Oh, finally gets hit by the wheel. He's gonna unlock. Oh no, he's gonna unlock wheel 2 here. Great conversion.
And it drops it right at the end. Tries to bit first.
Ooh.
And no
He
active
is
float.
through.
He's gonna get another shot. Gotta be careful of DP.
Nope, there it is. Probably thought he would jail that input with the ice car, but it still managed to slip in there.
Chanye showing signs of life after that game, though.
Kanye's been showing signs of life. Both these games have been round 3, but Scrimgore just kind of pulls out the last hit.
Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1.
Can Chanye bring this back?
We'll see. Gets the offense started. Tech's out of that situation. Ooh, counter hit by the 6A, but Chanye not quite ready to convert. Gets
Yeah, it's
this
close
now,
enough
though.
to corner where he could. He's not dead yet. And
Now Jin drops.
Sure.
Unlocks DP.
yeah, I think he was expecting potential down vibe now. Speaking of,
4.2 corner situation doesn't. That looks like a
he
DP
wants this
attempt.
round. Ooh,
This kills. Bah. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Ice arrows.
I wouldn't have been surprised if Scrimgore burst to try to get the momentum, but he has a lead in the set. He doesn't really need to take that big of a risk just yet.
And now we see Final doing the Jin thing, hitting jump C and building advantages off of it. 3C Snowflake gets mashed out of 6D. Unlocks sword and DP. Ooh, messes up the 5A OS. And now we're just seeing DPs. I'm willing to bet that was also a missed DP from Chanye.
Big surprise.
Oh my.
Another DP. We're messing up all the OSs today.
It's hit high by the second jump normal.
What a Fubiki.
And what a air dash mash after.
Ooh, blocks the mix.
This death. Nope.
No DP starter.
DP starter drops, but probably could have just done 3C super.
Rebel
Oh yeah, for sure.
action.
So off at round start, now winning the challenge in case of a 5B with maybe with 6B. She's on the round start.
Oh.
This good.
Gets the God press twice
Oh
though.
my god.
Air dash into another God press. Chanye has not shown anything to God press.
Desperation of
well.
OD, and yeah, that was
That was
something.
if this was Chanye's channels, he would erase the tapes on that game 3.
It was all a myth. Never happened.
Never happened. Alright, Scrim and his Towito in here? Not yet.
Are we about to see more Tiger Bullet, or is the Susanoo gonna come out this time?
I hope the Susanoo does.
Are we going straight into it, or are you gonna? Let's
See. All right.
Please select
Get him, Towito. Okay. Is it gonna be Bullet Susanoo or Bullet Tiger? Bullet Susanoo.
Yes, it is.
All right. So this
This matchup is equally
a bit-
as explosive.
Yeah, and it's a bit easier to talk about though, because there's clear ways that Susan keeps Bullet out, and 5B is just a really, really tough thing for Bullet to
Yeah.
navigate sometimes.
Susanoo pressure in general seems far more solid.
Rebel.
Yeah, but this
Action.
5B is more problematic for Bullet in like the ways she has to get around it. Leave her to open to other things, but are we gonna see an overdrive? Yep. Yep. This brings him to the corner. Heat 2, corner carry. Always worth that overdrive. Ooh, gets caught by the charged flint, probably trying to jump.
He can easily afford to be aggressive now. Susanoo has nothing on deck, but he gets out.
And this is a kill.
No sledge to save him this time.
He is getting blown up by just going into flint. Charged flint versus uncharged flint, especially when Bullet's just throwing it out when you don't know.
What a JA.
Yeah.
And a decent TP from Towito as well.
Alright.
Time kick tries to get to Here we go. This is exactly
Fatal
what
on the dirt kick,
Well,
unlocks DP.
it's the DP. Now even if Towito gets out, Scrimgore's going to be in a much better position. Not if he gets hit by that though.
Probably trying to mash DP. Definitely trying to
probably
mash
not the
DP
DP.
there with the 3C. Snap. Snap. Boom. Boom. 4.7.
I wonder if we'll see any kind of DP bait from Towito.
So since Susan DP is a projectile, Bullet can actually Miculate through it.
Wait.
Yep. This doesn't quite kill. Bullet didn't quite have 50 meter, but baits the DP. Jump D beats the DP, and Towito takes game 1.
Scrimgore still without the clear answer to deal with the Bullet at the moment.
Deal with Bullet. Yep. Well, the Tiger did bring it to game 5, but those last 2 games were kind of a wash.
Yeah, the last 2 games, Towito just had the download.
There we go.
At the very least, he has Grand
Ooh.
Viper. Any touch is going to be meaningful.
Yep, but
But-
it's hit by the 6D trying to mash. Ooh, yeah, no, you're gonna get 6 speed by Bullet for double jumping like that. Oh, Towito, I don't think this quite kills, but if Towito doesn't throw 6D, I think I've been telling him to. Anyway, we're seeing Susan get established again. Wonder what he's gonna unlock sword. Unlock sword, but gets counter assaulted out. Jump D.
I think sword damage alone is enough to just
justify always unlocking it. Yeah. It's ooh. Towito is not scared to play a full screen neutral with Susan right now, which. But 6B catches him out of the air again and then gets the air reset. Jump A into Heat 2. Susan gets fuzzy jumps the 2D again.
Kick. Towito gets off the TP.
Gets away with the DP there. This is Heat 2.
Is that Heat 2? Susanoo gets that
Susanoo.
sword.
Immediately counter assaults after 6B again.
There's the DP. Oh boy.
RC 6B fatals after 3C. Gets counter hit out of 2C. Now.
Probably a DP.
Ooh.
How much does this actually do? Wow.
Yep, that's a death. It's a kill.
What was that starter?
That's command throw. Command throw RCOD.
Please select your character.
As I was about to say, any hit bullet does goes immediately into OD and kills there. So
We're going
Command
back
throw
in the
is one of those
Taker, but
hits.
Towito is sitting on tournament point.
Towito on tournament point with the bullet here.
The wheel of fate is turning.
Now we're gonna see. Oh my God, he picked the Taker color.
And we have the true battle of the grapplers now.
And very early, just like before, getting counter hit by 6B.
Oh, that could have been a huge punish.
Ooh, tries to snap reset. Wedge catapult.
Gets the cup sleep.
the mash. Gonna get very good damage and a side swap off this.
Is that with meat or is next touch is potentially death? But Towito gets the momentum back. Heat 2. What's the old?
Yep, goes into the wedge overhead because he has the 50 meter. He's trying to beat mashing.
Switch Taker's already working out by the seams of it, by the looks of it.
Mm-hmm. Overdrives, probably expecting a command throw at some point. But thinks that the flint will keep him safe for an afterburner. Oh no.
Ooh, nice
DPs
DP.
through the overhead.
720. Yeah,
720.
there it is. Yeah, that's the route. That's the game, actually.
Yep.
Scrimgore showing signs of life. Don't count him out just yet.
Having a better answer to Flint is going a long way for him.
Although he's still gonna have to go through 2 more matches, Towito only has to get the 1. It's still gonna be a very difficult situation.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1.
Let's see. Full screen. Bullet gets Heat 2, but Tager gets Magnetism. And so we get to watch the circus. Backdash.
Reapplies the magnets.
But this is... Hit him into the corner. It's double snaps, so we're getting looping Heat 2 Oki. 4.4. Wake up throw. Yep. Slooping the offense here. Double snap. Does he quite build 50? No, but this kills anyway.
The no attack cost Towito on tournament point this round. Can Scrimgore bring this back?
Towito has set up full screen, gets the afterburner off. Ooh. Does this wall? Yeah, this... he didn't have faith in the engage to wall pick there. Jump A convert. Boom. refresh your double heat and get your good knockdown. Ooh, no. That is...
Scout rolling.
Mhm.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see a burst very soon. Oh, drops it! Whoa. Whoa.
Tricky movement here. Towito.
Pretty much.
Passive magnetize, but nope, can't.
Towito takes
Towito
it.
with a snap after Flint and overdrive. Finishes it off with the perfect.
何が真実なんだ。私の体調はどこにいるんだ。答えろ、赤鬼。
That was a stressful grand finals, even just watching it.
Even though it ended with a perfect, you could definitely feel Towito sweating. Alright. Good job to Towito winning the whole thing. Anyway, does Kasha want us to say anything? I'm looking in chat, not in stream chat. Hello, Kasha.
Welcome aboard.
They're supposed to be here, but you know, it's fun. I guess we'll take you. But yeah, thanks for commentating, guys. It was good having you, and it was a pretty good tournament. I'm glad to see a lot of players. I think honestly, a lot of the staff for BBCF is a lot better than most people think, so I'm glad that we had this tournament. But yeah, thanks Adroth for streaming and Ereth for helping run the brackets. And that will be it for this tournament. Anything you guys want to say before we close out?
I'm good. I've said my piece.
Alright, cool. And with that, we will see you guys later. Make sure to sign up for Vortex Gallery, I think is the next one coming up, and then CEO Taku's coming after that. So, big tournaments coming up. Hope to see everyone there.
Isn't
And-
Vortex Gallery offline this year?
Yes, it is like properly a part of Evo and everything offline. So,
Okay.
there you go. But yeah, with that, we'll see everyone later. Thank you.